Do you know how cavemen used to take pictures? They would smear fresh cow dung on their faces, and then slap them hard with a slate, and a single portrait would be taken. If they wanted to take a bath, they would grab a stick and beat themselves clean. Amazingly, tigers were their pets, and killer whales were their means of transportation. The family lived happily deep in the forest. One night, a strange light caught the girl's attention. She quietly slipped out of the cave, followed the light, and found a torch. To her, the torch looked like the sun. Suddenly, she realized there was a monster behind her. She knocked it down and was about to hit it on the head with a stone, but found that the monster had human hands. The monster took off his mask and turned out to be a handsome bull. The bull warned her that an earthquake was coming, and asked her to lead her family to a safe place. The girl told her father about the danger, but he did not believe her and insisted on staying in his hometown. Soon, as the boy had said, the earthquake began. The ground cracked, and rocks rolled down the cliffs. The father ordered everyone to return to the cave. Just as they were about to reach the entrance, a huge rock fell from above. In a moment of desperation, the father threw a rock, pushed his family out of the way, and used his body to block the falling rock. Their ancestral cave was destroyed. They had no choice but to find a new home. On their journey, they saw strange red birds emerging from the ground. They watched with curiosity, but in a flash, the birds swarmed and devoured their killer whales. The birds began to attack the family. Just as they were about to be eaten, the girl picked up a skull from the ground and blew it like a horn. The bull heard the call and rushed to help. He lit a torch, and under the protection of the flames, the man-eating birds retreated. The family was safe, and the boy joined them in their search for safety. They ran together until they saw a new world on the horizon. They cheered with excitement, but suddenly, another earthquake hit. The ground beneath their feet collapsed into a bottomless abyss. The father made a decision. He would use his own strength to throw his family across the abyss. One by one, he threw them to safety. Finally, it was the girl's turn. She suddenly realized that this might be the last time she would see her father. They hugged each other tightly. The first hug in human history. The ground collapsed, and the father threw his daughter into the new world. A moment later, a violent landslide buried him in dust and rubble.